Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome to a very different video here on the YouTube channel. This is a new thing, and we're gonna try it out, and we'll see how it goes. I have had the idea for a little bit. I'm looking. If you see me looking down, it's because I have literal notes on my phone of what I'd like to say in this video. Just kind of a vague outline. I've been thinking for a while about doing this. I want to post, or at least I want to try posting, an update a month on the YouTube channel, just as a sort of way to kind of give you a little bit of an inside look or a behind the scenes look at like what I'm thinking about, or like what the plan is, how I'm feeling about what's going on YouTube, what we're doing here. What's our plan for this channel? What's going on with this channel? This happened on a creator I used to watch on YouTube, did this probably like 5 years ago, and would post an update about every month. I'm gonna try and do it around the first of the month every month, and just kind of give you a quick update from there. Yeah, I really liked watching it on that channel, and the reason I liked watching it is it felt like a way to sort of like buy into what was going on the channel. You know, like on YouTube, if you put out gaming content, you can just like shove content, but you know, there's no real way to like, I'm trying to think how to word this. There's no good place for a TLDR for anybody who's not watching all of the hours of content that you put out a day. You know, like I want this video to be a place where if you've watched a ton of the channel in the last month, or if you've watched 0 of the channel in the last month, and you want an update on kind of like, hey, how's Ryan doing? How's the little indigestion channel doing? What's going on over there? This is the video for you. I'm gonna try and keep it relatively short, but I have also already taken up 2 minutes with my and etc. So. Yeah, the phrase I used on my phone was that I want it to be kind of like a hub for the month. It's like what's going on gaming wise, what's going on feelings and emotion wise, etc. So let's talk about like just like purely logistical, what's going on this month for videos. We are currently as of this release, yeah, we're doing 4 videos a day. Fallout New Vegas, Escape from Tarkov, Stardew Valley, and Dyson Sphere program. So I'm actually going to pull up the channel so that I can show it. Yeah, so I have it right here. There we are. We got 4 videos a day. So first, let's talk about New Vegas. We're, at the time of the filming of this, we're like 127 episodes in. Fallout New Vegas is going really well. I'm really happy with what we're doing. I am like trying to navigate how close to the end game to get before doing the DLCs. We've had some good conversations in the comments about that. We've also continued to have the conversation about like what's spoilery and what's not, and you guys have been really patient with me, so thanks for that. And generally we've not done anything we haven't like gone out of our, you know, my experience still remains mostly blind, and I'm very happy about that. So that's what I would prefer. What's it gonna look like in a month? I don't know. We'll be at like episode 157 hypothetically. I would expect to have gotten through at least a couple DLCs, hopefully, and be close. I really don't want to drag this series out. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, but I don't want it to be 250 episodes. I don't know how realistic that is to hope. I should think it'll be quicker than that, but we will see. Okay, let's look at Tarkov as well. So Escape from Tarkov, we do a 1 raid a day series, which has turned into more of like an hour a day of filming. And maybe a little bit more than that, because it cuts out the loading time in between. Tarkov is my one true great love in FPS shooters right now. I love the fucking game. I love it so much. It is the game that if none of this YouTube or Twitch channel stuff, Twitch stream stuff happened, I would 110% be playing Tarkov. I would probably 80% be playing a lot of the other games as well, but Tarkov would definitely be happening. We put out videos. We also stream it. Yeah, so this was an experiment, this wipe. Tarkov has seasons, like wipes, where you start over at the beginning, and then at the end you start over again and you go again. This is an experiment. I am really so far enjoying the experiment. I have no idea. I should say, like, you guys can see these numbers, right? You guys can see these views underneath it. I'm basically ignoring that most of the time. I don't run this. I don't run the YouTube channel to get views. I don't run the YouTube channel to like gain subscribers. I do it to put out the best stuff that I can and to have fun doing it and to learn from the stuff that I'm putting out. So, with those goals in mind, I'm having a ton of fun with the Tarkov thing. I think we may continue it in the future. It scratches a beautiful itch within me too, which is that like I would be playing the game either way. If I do this, I have a really great excuse to play the game every single day. And then the other two things are things from stream. So Stardew Valley Co-op is Megan and I playing Stardew cooperatively, as you could potentially guess from the title. It has been one of the most fun gaming experiences I've ever had, and we're only like a week and a half in probably. We've streamed it a bunch, and so we've got a bunch of content like stacked up and ready to come out. But it's so much fucking fun. If there's one thing I would, if you like... Yeah, I don't know. If there's one reason to come over to Twitch and watch us over there, it's for Megan freaking losing her mind at Stardew Valley. And by losing her mind, I mean like ignoring everything about this reality and only paying attention to what's in that reality, including sometimes ignoring her husband. I love you, Meg. Yeah, and then Dyson Sphere program is the thing we're doing. So for those of you who don't know, on Twitch, we do basically a stream at lunch every single day. Or most days of the whole week. We do it every weekday, most weekend days. That's like a 3-hour chunk. We play Dyson Sphere program at that. That is basically, excuse me, Factorio, except in space, and it's like much deeper, which is insane because I thought Factorio was deep enough already. This playthrough, I don't remember, like I don't know how long I thought it was gonna be. It might be like 200 hours. I'm gonna say that number as a joke, but I don't know that it's an actual joke. It might be 200 hours. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm fucking loving the game. I'm really loving the game. It's like the first time I played Factorio, except maybe even better, question mark. The problem with that is that's gonna be a long playthrough. So what it'll look like this month, what you can expect from the YouTube channel this month. Those 4 series are gonna continue. Probably absolutely nothing else. One of the reasons for that is that let's transition towards next thing on my notes is what will the channel look like in a month? So a month from now, April 1st, what are we going to be looking like? Here's the thing. I'm kind of backed into a corner in the best possible way. None of these series I think will be done in a month. The one exception I should say is Tarkov. We don't know when it will wipe, so there is no set date on how long it will last. Sometimes wipes are like 90 days, sometimes they're like 150. Those are just numbers off the top of my head. I don't actually know. Sometimes it's 3 months, sometimes closer to like 5 or 6. So that one may be done like tomorrow, frankly. And then the episodes I've recorded and put in the backlog are already gone. So so basically in a month, I don't expect to be done with Fallout New Vegas. Maybe we will be. I don't know. I'm not going to be done with Dyson Sphere program. I may be done on stream, but the videos will still be coming out here. And Dyson and Stardew, I think, has a longer playthrough as well. So, and more on this in a second. That's a beautiful thing. I'm excited that we have 4 games that we love and we'll keep cranking stuff out. You'll know what to expect. One of my goals for this channel is to give you something, is to let you know exactly what to expect and then deliver on what you expect. I'm not going to ever overpromise on stuff and say like this is the most incredible Stardew Valley playthrough you've ever seen. What I will promise is it is a Stardew Valley playthrough. Gets released at almost exactly the same time every day, or at least I aim to. And it'll be very authentic. It'll be as close to a blind playthrough as we can be. Megan and I will have our the best time that we can, and we'll try and share that with you. That's what I can promise. That's kind of my philosophy on YouTube. I'm not gonna be over here and like hit you over the head with the best playthrough ever, you know, most insane Among Us clutch ever. I'm more of the like daily. I can promise this, and I will deliver on it. That's just my vibe. Anyways, more on this in a second, but one of the things we have going on is we have 4 videos coming out every single day. That's actually taking a lot of my time right now. It's taking a whole lot of my time right now, especially the amount of behind the scenes work on that. More on that in a second though. So I did want to say, since this is our first one, I wanted to touch briefly, our first monthly update video. I did want to touch briefly on kind of what I would consider my goals for the channel to be. I just said a lot of them right there. I want to put out daily stuff very reliably so that you know exactly what to expect, and then I want to deliver on that. That's like my goals for what you guys receive. Here's my goals for how the process looks for me. I want to really enjoy the process. I want to learn stuff from the process. And I want to have fun interactions with the people who like the stuff that I make. That's it. Those are the 3 things. Enjoying the process, that's a thing I can control. If I'm having fun with the process, great. If I'm not, then I change the process. That's a thing I'm very confident that I can control. What was item number 2? Was it having fun? I don't remember. What was item number 2 on my list? I forget. Item 3 was the interactions. That's the part that I can't really control. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can, and we don't have a problem with this right now. Where it is this way already, and I hope to continue to push it this way. I'm gonna do everything I absolutely can in the comments and in the videos themselves to try to engender a culture. Engender is the wrong word, I think. It's still early in the morning. I still have my coffee. To bring about a culture where where we just appreciate each other, and it's positive vibes, you know? I'm not saying you can't make fun of me. I'm not saying you can't tell me that I suck at the video game. You could do both of those things. I would, however, strongly recommend, if you want to make fun of me, just come over to Twitch. Do it on Twitch, because it's way... I have this idea about the world, which is that if you're going to say a shitty thing on the YouTube comments, which doesn't happen very often at all, if you're going to say a shitty thing, the most cowardly way to do it is in the YouTube comments, where we can respond to each other once every hour or so from our bastions, me and my home and you and yours. If you want to say something crappy to me, come to Twitch, where at least I have the chance to roast your ass back and then ban you. That's the least cowardly way to do it. All right, anyways, off my soapbox there. I'm going to do my best to kind of, and I would really appreciate your help on this. You guys do it already, but I'm going to do everything I can to make this the most positive interaction. I want YouTube is not a place where positive interactions happen in the comments every day. I want the channel to be as much of an exception to that as possible. And here's why. Very selfishly, I'll keep making good stuff, or at least the best stuff that I can, as long as those interactions stay possible. If they do not, I actually have a history of making YouTube videos before and completely ignoring a channel after the interactions got just too much for me. And I don't ever want that to happen with this. And so far, it doesn't look like it will, but I don't ever want that to happen with this. This has already gotten more serious than I thought it would be. So that's that. To wrap up, how am I feeling about what we're doing so far? First thing I will say, because I want to like base where I'm coming from in this. First thing I'll say right at the end of this video is that I'm super grateful for where we're at right now. About a year ago, almost a year ago, started putting out daily Fallout 4 videos with no expectation of any audience and just the goal of having fun and getting better. We have since found some audiences here, some audiences there. I've met a lot of really fucking cool individual people in the comments. Also met some cool communities writ large through the stuff that we're making. I love that. I'm really grateful for that. So I don't take that for granted. I am looking a little bit at the line of like what is too much and what is not enough in terms of putting out YouTube content. We used to put out 1 video a day, which is Fallout 4. That was great. That's 3.5 hours over a week of recording, and then a little bit of time of management for like thumbnails, setting videos, etc. Responding to comments. I want to see the comments. Then I took a playthrough that we did on Twitch, and I broke it up and I put it out. That's basically time that I was already spending on Twitch, and then pushing it out to the a little bit of extra time on that to push it out to the YouTube channel. We added a second one of those, and then that's 3 videos a day. And then I decided, like the genius that I am, on top of that workload, which you know, I have my own a little bit of background. I run my own business as a freelance writer, and then I do this stuff as well, which is fun. But it is also not my employment. So I decided, on top of those, and also having a wife and a couple dogs and people that I would like to see every day, and also occasionally free time that I would like to like read a couple pages of a book or something every week. On top of that, I decided to add Escape from Tarkov, which has been like about an hour a day of filming. So that's 7 hours a week of filming, plus all the behind the scenes stuff. I have no regrets on that, but I do need strategies, or at least to think about what I commit to in the future, so that I don't get to the point where I have to like wake up early to record a video for the same day. I want a backlog. I want to be able to enjoy my life. That's a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm not too worried about it, but I could use a little bit more downtime occasionally. So on the other hand, when I make commitments, I want to stand by them. That's just kind of like my philosophy in life. Yeah, I'm not afraid to adjust, but I do really like keeping up my commitments. So, sorry. I need a drink. That is going to be our first channel update video. What do you think? Pregnant pause. Yeah, like I said, we'll try and do this once a month. It's a decent chance for me to just look at a camera and say a little bit of what's on my mind about the YouTube channel. Also, a chance to check in with myself. If I don't love how this goes, then I won't do it again. But you know, so far I think it's a thing worth trying. So, yeah, if you've been enjoying any of the videos on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just really appreciate it. And hopefully I can keep putting out stuff that you like to see and or like to comment on and enjoy. So, that's gonna have to do it for this episode. We'll see you next month with another one. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.